Hi everyone, it's Alan here once again. Sorry I didn't do a video earlier on. Yeah, been absolutely throwing it down. Was meant to go into town today, but well, it was just absolutely throwing it down. That's the reason why I didn't go into town today, and that's why there's been no video. I'd like to give a big massive shout out to the usual suspects. Walk on the Wild Side, PT Blogs, Helen's Crowd Loud and Proud, Visit Fylde Coast, Old Blackpool Biker, who else? Blackpool and Beyond, Colin, Building Blackpool Better. Really enjoyed your last video. Visit Fylde Coast. Who else was there? Did I say Blackpool and Beyond? Leica. And who else was there? Oh yeah, Beyond the Edge. Yeah, all of them have been putting out some great content of late. Me, it hasn't been too good, shall I say, the content, which I am sorry about. And well, hopefully tomorrow we will get something done tomorrow. Was meant to go to Preston today, but the weather intervened, so things were a bit, shall we say, iffy. The day before was Wednesday, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, I did promise my mum that I'd go shopping with her, so that's another day I couldn't get done filming some stuff. But what I am going to say is this: the building at Preston, the high rise, has started going at a pace. The crane's already in, as I understand, and they started putting the rebar in, and they've been also drilling down to see if there's anything else underneath that site, so that they can do the drain, so they can find spots for where the drainage is going to go, because when you've got a site like that, you need a good way of getting your drainage pipes in, your sewage pipes, your electric, all your utilities for your flats. There's been talk that Virgin Media is going to be putting the cable system in, and it's going to be 15, 16 floors. But I'd like to see them put a bigger building there, maybe 26 to 56 stories high. I would have preferred a 56-story high building there, really. Just the reason why I would like them to do that is so that, well, you get a good view, and the further up that you are, the more pricier the flats have a tendency to be. Like, say, if a penthouse suite on the top floor, could go for quite a good price, because you'll have the views to go with it. You'll be able to see all the way across the city. Deepdale. Maybe on a good day you'll be able to see the fields of Blackburn on a real good day. You never know. Yeah, but the thing is, the higher you go, the more expensive the flats get. I tend to find anyway. I'm glad that Manchester Salford's been approved that new project, and 2,217 places, apartments and stuff. Well, that's jolly good. It's like because all that area has basically got loads and loads and loads of space for redevelopment. One of the places I'd love to see redeveloped is the Cheshire Apartments, Cheshire Hotel. It's just across the road from the Bluebell pub. I'd like to see that taken down, really, because it's such a scruffy eyesore. And to be truthful, it's an embarrassment to Preston. Because Preston's having this new road layout put done because of the new development of Adelphi Square and where the University of Central Lancashire is. So, it would be really nice for that to go, because it just, that part of that lower part in that area going towards the prison, you've got people and places flats. They're fine. They're kept nice and tidy. But it's the Derbyshire Hotel and Suites that needs to be dealt with. Yes, it's had builders go inside it, clean the inside, so-called clean the inside and tidy it up and everything, but it's a mess. It's a mess. And to have that round the corner from the so-called, I think it's Preston Council offices at the back there. Well, I'm sorry, but it just doesn't cut it. It doesn't cut it. It's embarrassing for Preston. It really is. There are quite a lot of places in the town, in the city, that really need they need the bulldozer, really, and rebuilding. I know that the city's been building a lot of student accommodation and everything, but I reckon it's about time that the city council turned round and said, right, it's time for locals to have new housing put in place, because they think it's just for the students sort of thing, but you're gonna have to start showing that you really do feel for the population of Preston, because there are places in Preston that are absolute absolute mess. But Blackburn is just as bad. In a lot of cases it's even worse. So people who are in the know, get your towns sorted out. And special message for Blackpool. It is about time you did something about Britannia hotels. to be truthful, they are a form of hotel slumlords, and you're going to have to do something about them, because they don't really deserve to be in the hotel business, because every single Britannia property, in a lot of cases, are basically not fit to have people in them. You know, they've acquired a few hotels in the Blackpool area, and if you go on TripAdvisor and some of the travel sites, you'll see how bad these hotels are. You know, for a company that runs Pontins, you know, you get the picture, don't you? Well, you've never have. In other words, you never have stayed at a Britannia hotel, have you? Well, I challenge you to go to one of their hotels undercover and see for yourselves what the conditions are like, because you'll be surprised how horrible they are. Sometimes, a lot of the time, they don't clean the rooms. They have paint dropping off the walls. Even in one case, they found feces and all, unpleasant things, shall we say. And Blackpool Council, if you want conferences to come back to your town, you're going to have to put your foot down on these hotels. The standards has got to be maintained. I know that Ibis has been done up and all that sort of stuff. You got the Sands venue, but the thing is, it's not about new shiny hotels. It's the old stuff that's got to be kept in good condition for visitors to actually use. This is the reason why Blackpool is failing, and you can put as many new things in as you can, but if your accommodation's not up to snuff, well, people won't come. And a lot of hotels on TripAdvisor in the Blackpool area basically get less than a 1-star rating, and it's about time you started putting your foot down, Blackpool Council. And also, some other towns as well. You need to up your game, shall we say, as they say. Well, I'm going to bugger off now, and heed what I say and act upon it. So that's all from me for now. 3, 2, 1, click.